When we left, the sky had already become draped in a veil of darkness. It's gotten dark already, even though I promised I'd be finished early. Shion seemed upset that there wasn't much time left. Oh well, at least we got a little time to chat like this. Saying that, Shion set out for the tree-lined boulevard behind the station. The front of the station was slowly becoming crowded with businessmen heading home. Well then, I guess I should start with an introduction. I was mistaken for my sister when we first met, so we never got to properly introduce ourselves. I could only smile and laugh wryly. My name is Shion Sonozaki. I'm only similar to my older sister in appearance. My sister is rough around the edges and hot-headed, but I am a composed, methodical person. I remember what Rena and I had been talking about earlier. I said that they looked the same, but their personalities were different, while Rena said they were both the same. I don't know what tipped her off, but Rena figured out that Shion was Mion. Also related to that, she said that I had hurt Mion. Rena had only given one hint. That was, why is Mion pretending to be Shion? Shion, what did you hear about me from Mion? My sister seemed to have taken a liking to you. He talks about you quite a bit. Like about club activities or getting pranked and pranking you back. Boyish kind of stories. You really do get along. Boyish kind of stories, huh? Come to think of it, I think there was something Shion told me before. Kei-chan, you don't think of my sister as a girl, do you? Was that what happened that hurt Mion? Mion herself said that she wished that she'd been born a boy and that being a girl didn't suit her. She said a lot of things to that effect, didn't she? Kei-chan, you look like you're having fun. Huh? No, that's not true. Even though you're bad at hiding things, you sure like to lie, don't you? Still, I don't hate you for it. Saying that, she lightly chopped my forehead. Even though Shion was enjoying herself, I was still trying to figure out how I had hurt Mion. I was having a hard time figuring out the riddle that Rena had left me with. Hey, see that? Don't you think it's pretty? You think even a guy would find it pretty? Yeah, it is pretty. Cause like, what are we looking at? Shion was having fun window shopping, dragging me to all sorts of stores that I would never normally enter. It wasn't like she was begging me to buy her anything, and I wasn't getting bored either. It was just something to talk about as we walked around. In an easy-going way, we browsed through the numerous stores. We discussed all sorts of topics. I knew nothing about it, but I didn't lose interest. I had the feeling she was good at conversation. Kei-chan, is this your first time doing this kind of thing? Yeah, it is. If somebody didn't bring me into these accessory stores, I don't think I'd set foot in one my entire life. Not that. I meant more like this. What? I left back when Shion suddenly linked her arms around mine. Her arm around mine. Hey, you don't have to act so surprised. It's not so embarrassing to link arms with a girl, is it? Shion's expression was a bit miffed, but suggestive at the same time. I'm not that embarrassed. If you want some arms, I can spare one or two. Here. Kei-chan, you really know how to entertain someone. I see why my sister took a liking to you. If you don't want my arm, I'm taking it back. Oh, come on. I'm happy to have it. Laughing in good spirits, she unlocked her arm with mine. My heart skipped a beat. This question might be a bit mean, but I want to enjoy seeing your reaction. Kei-chan, have you ever been arm in arm with a girl before. Around a bonfire and a field trip doesn't count, by the way. That little devil. He was asking that question knowing full well what the answer would be. Girl, if field trips are out, this is rough. I thought as much. That impish laugh, it really is the same as Mion's. You really are Shion, right? You're not just Mion saying that you're Shion, right, are you? Are you thinking that my sister might pretend to be me? I thought that you were twins up until just now, but that way you words. Apparently I can't say them anymore. I thought you were twins until just now, but that way you mess around is just like Mion. You're just saying that. You can tell us apart easily. What do you mean by that? If my sister was holding your arm like this, would you get nervous? I would. I'd be completely on edge, worrying about when she would go for an arm lock. When she would go for an arm lock, okay. Shion laughed so hard, she had to get a hold of her sides. Hey, is it really that funny? You're tearing up. No, it's just... I was just thinking about how hopeless my sister is. She isn't even able to get a young man hot and bothered while she's arm in arm with him. She really is a failure as a woman. I remembered once again that I heard someone say that before. Sometimes I think that my sister would have been better off if she had been born a boy. If she did, I might have fallen for her. Just kidding. Ha 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 ha. Mion did say something about wanting to be born a boy. My sister is on the fence as to whether she wants to be a boy or girl. Well, it is the price she pays for living an awkward lifestyle. Just leave her be. You've been saying some pretty harsh things about your sister right now. Mion has some soft parts to her that I don't like. The way that Shion talked somehow sounded cold. Shion, do you not get along with Mion? Well, we get along well enough. But still, there's a few things for which I can't forgive her as a sister. Hey, look at that. Don't you think it's cute? I turned around to where Shion was pointing. What was there was a familiar display window of a toy shop. A toy shop that was the stage for the incident that occurred during last Sunday's club activities. What Shion was pointing at was a display with a plethora. Oh god, I can't say it. A plethora of adorable dolls that looked like the sort girls would like. I wonder why girls like these kinds of things. It's because they're cute. Don't you think they're cute, K-chan? I'm a man, so I don't really get that vibe. Now, which one do you think is the cutest out of all these, K-chan? Shion, pulling on my arm, motioned to the row of dolls. They were lined up like they were close sisters taking a commemorative photo. A few of them seemed strangely familiar. I've seen those four over there somewhere. Oh, I guess they really are famous, even if you know about them. Shion sounded impressed. These are new dolls that were just brought in from England. They still have some available here, but around the city they have trouble keeping them on the shelves. Even though they've supposed to be inexpensive, it seems that they've started to come at a premium. I'm guessing because you're importing them from England, it would make them expensive. I guess girls still like these kinds of things even as they grow up. It depends on the person, but I think that girls who don't like dolls and stuffed animals are pretty few and far in between. Even my tomboy sister said those were adorable. Oh? Even Mion says they are adorable? That is pretty amazing. That's right. I just remembered. Oh, my voice went then for a minute. For a second. The store owner gave me this one to us after Sunday's event. Except for Mion, who was a relative, everybody had gotten something. I really do think that one's the best. That frilly dress really gives it something. That's it. That's the one the shop owner gave to me. So it seems. Shion replied softly, but clearly. Uncle Yoshiro gave those out as thanks for helping liven things up at Sunday's event. It seems he gave them to the 4 friends my sister brought along. So you got the doll with the dress then. What did you think? It was really cute, right? As a man, there's no way I think it was cute. So what did you do with the doll? I wasn't really going to do anything with it, so I gave it to someone. To who? As Shion laughed, I could hear an audible click run through my head, like a piece of a jigsaw puzzle snapping into place. Are we having a flashback of this? Thank you very much for today, everyone. You made the event turn out great. It's not much, but here's something extra for today. Ah, Uncle Yoshiro. Isn't there a little something for me too? My. Quite an adorable one, is it not? When Sakuto and Rika-chan opened up the bag, there were cute little stuffed animals inside. Wow, they're so cute. Can I take them home? I really can? Which means there's something for me too? Whoa, I got a pretty adorable one. It was a stuffed toy wearing a beautiful dress, one you used to play house. Rena's eyes were glued to my stuffed doll. Sakuto was the same, and Rika-chan too? I see. It wasn't just Rena, Sakuto and Rika-chan. There was one other person who seemed jealous. Hahaha. Kei-chan got the one that fits him the least. Not wanting for her expression to give it away, she had said that to hide her embarrassment. Well, I guess it's pretty cute and pretty, I can admit, but it's adorable. It's adorable. But a doll with changeable clothes is... If you walked around with it, then you'd be treated like a weirdo starting tomorrow, definitely. Mion's usual teasing way of talking. I looked around to see who I should give the doll to. Mion was right in front of me. Mion was the only one who hadn't received a present, so I thought about giving it to her. But I didn't. Huh? You're giving it to me? To Rena? Thank you! Turning away from Mion's covetous gaze, I gave the doll to Rena. Mion's smile bore into my back. There was no way I couldn't have noticed. Why did I not give it to Mion? Since Mion was the only one who didn't get anything, wouldn't it have been standard practice to give it to her? At that time, I had noticed that something was wrong. That's why I said it. Just protecting myself. If I didn't give it to Rena, then walking the streets at night would be scary. No doubt, no doubt. I thought about it giving it to Mion, but it didn't feel right. Something dark flickered briefly in Mion's eyes, but at the time I didn't notice it. I had thought to give it to Mion. Why didn't I? You know it. I sometimes wonder why I wasn't born a boy. Mion herself had said that with a laugh, so I didn't realize that I had hurt her. That's right. Mion is more suited for cool things, so I think having you help out here was the right choice. Huh? Oh, so this music here right now, just dramatic. Shion asked, probably thinking she misheard me. That uniform would never suit somebody like Mion. But if it is Shion, I think it works. Huh? You mean that, Shion, like Rena often does, spaced out and turned bright red. Mion seemed really happy. She seemed happy that I complimented Shion, saying that it didn't suit Mion, but that it suited Shion, saying that it suited her seemed to make her happy. Mion's younger twin sister, she's got a different personality, but she's a dead ringer for Mion. That's right, we look similar but our personalities are completely different. I'm very kind and thoughtful, but Shion has a cold and scary personality. I think that when you guys are bored, Shion got all the feminine aspects. Unlike Mion, she's a cute, cheerful girl. Mion made a strange face that was both angry and happy at the same time. It seemed that she was happy that I said Shion was cute. Taking a look inside the box to say that she just put some of the leftovers inside would have been a lie. There was an elegant meal stuffed inside. Is it really okay? It's not like a ton of hot sauce mixed in or anything, right? Jeez, I'm not my sister. I wouldn't do that kind of thing. If you don't like it, you don't have to force yourself. I'll just go home and eat it myself. I'm not my sister. That was how she said it. Shion was insistent that she wasn't Mion. She was saying that she was Shion and that I shouldn't think of her as Mion. When Mion was Shion, it carried a special meaning. Mi-chan is mysterious, right? She's a girl, but it's like she's a guy. That's what Rena said. But you see, even that Mi-chan is actually really feminine. Rena, how much did Mion pay you exactly? That's not true. Jeez, I'm trying to have a serious conversation, you know? Rena began to pout, and probably wasn't the right time to joke around. And now wasn't the right time to joke around. Mi-chan is the club president, so she's trying hard to lead to everybody. But she really is a cute girl. I really don't want you to forget that, Keiichi-kun. There was never a riddle to begin with. Rena was saying the answer was right from the answer right from the beginning. It's weird seeing them fade back into colour there. But then I don't know what's going on anymore. Yeah. I know Kei-chan didn't mean anything wrong. At least he didn't intend to. Yeah, Keiichi-kun isn't the type of person to hurt others. So there's no reason for you to feel hurt by this Mi-chan. Then, what was it? Frustration? Sadness? I don't know at all. Did you want it? The doll, I mean. Even if you gave it to me, Rena, that wouldn't have solved anything. You're right. How about this, Mi-chan? By asking Keiichi-kun. You might be able to solve the problem if you tackle it head on. There's no way I could do that. Is it too embarrassing to do that now? I want to try again as somebody other than Mion. This time, I can be more honest with myself. Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty fond of the relationship I have with Kei-chan. This might be selfish, but one more time. Keiichi-kun will definitely notice. I wonder if that's true. Rena will cheer you on too. Let's find a way for you to ease your sadness. Believe me. I won't let anything happen that will make you cry, Mi-chan. I'll believe you. I'll believe. Keiichi-kun will definitely come to understand. He'll say he's sorry for saying something so callous. Then he'll bring you to that store and buy that doll for you as a present. Yeah. And then, Michan, you'll say this. You'll say thank you. You can't fool around. Say it honestly. Yeah. Ugh. If I said I wanted it, Kei-chan, would you buy it for me? Mion said it quietly, doing her best to quell her embarrassment. I would have reflexively begun to lightly tease her to hide my embarrassment. But like Mion, I quelled that impulse. Okay, Mion. As thanks for everything until today, I'll buy you whichever one you want. My voice cracked with the unfamiliar words. In order to not lose to Mion trying her best, I tried my best as well. But I'm not Mion, I'm Shion. Shion then, I'll buy it for you, Shion. Shion looked down, red-faced. She pointed at the doll in the dress through the store window. Is it really okay? The one in the dress is a little expensive, isn't it? This isn't a matter of price. This is a matter of feelings. When I was saved by Kei-chan from those unsavory customers today, I was really happy. Even though my co-workers didn't save me, Kei-chan did. You grabbed me by the shoulder really firmly, right? Right then, you were really cool. Even then, I was so embarrassed I couldn't properly express my gratitude. I clapped my hand down on Shion's head and rubbed her hair roughly. Like how I would to Rena and the others. When I did that, Shion, like Rena, would have spaced out and blushed slightly. You don't have to think too hard about it. I should have given it to you back then. If I did that, then everybody would have had a good laugh. Shion didn't respond. She had turned bright red as she was trying to hold back her laughter and tears. I'll go buy it for you right now. Wait right here. I'll go with you. Saying that, she grabbed onto my arm once again. She wasn't trying to be stoic anymore. I think I know why my sister likes you. Hey, is it alright if I start to like you a bit too, Kei-chan? The unfamiliar situation made my head start to spin. Whoa, what am I doing? I had reached my limit. Smiling wryly to hide my embarrassment, I dragged Shion into the store with me. Excuse me. I want to buy that doll in the dress that's in the window. After a moment I heard a voice of acknowledgement and an apron-clad employee soon appeared. Kei-chan? And why are you here? This has nothing to do with you. I want a date with Kei-chan right now. Huh? What? Why is Kei-chan? Even if you know why, I like to know the answer myself. Mion looked at me with an expression of confusion and surprise. But that was the same as me. If she was there, then who was next to me? I said it right at the beginning. I'm Shion Sonozaki, my sister's younger twin. Kei-chan, you even called me Shion, didn't you? Shion was saying that pouted cutely. Whoa, what is going on? Tell me, Shion. Not much. I was wondering what kind of person this Kei-chan you were so infatuated was. So I have to give him a ticket for the dessert festa. There, when I was being bothered by all sorts of troublesome customers, Kei-chan gallantly appeared and saved me by kicking them all into the curb or something like that, you know. We'll just condense this story to a one-liner. What? Both me and I raised our voices pathetically, expressing our confusion to the utmost. Mion, you phoned me yesterday, right? I didn't. I have no idea what you're talking about. I delivered that bento for you, didn't I, K-chan? That was me, right? Or was it my sister? The person known as Mion Sonozaki put together a bento and bravely went to a boy's home to deliver it, maybe? Oh, you're a lot bolder than you look, sis. With a loud pop, a trail of smoke began to rise from Mion's head. No, I don't know, I don't know. See, K-chan, my sister says she doesn't know. So everything up until yesterday was me, Shion Sonozaki. You might have thought it was my sister pretending to be me, but with this, there is no doubt, right? I couldn't tell up from down at that moment. If there was a mirror around, I could have seen my eyes go wide from the shock. Now, little Miss Shopkeeper, would you wrap up that doll in the window? It's the first present from the person I've come to love, so make sure to tie it up nicely with a ribbon. Mion, completely flustered, was being cornered by a sly-faced Shion. My brain had completely stopped working. What? K-chan? What is going on? Oh, let's go. K-chan, it's already dark out, so I'll see you home. Sorry, but could you phone the house in Okinomiya and have them send out a car? Maybe a van so we could fit a bike into it, please. In contrast to Shion, who had glee written all over her face, Shion was an empty shell and looked like she could burst into tears at any moment. Okay, Shan. After that, Mion's grumblings were unrelenting. We finally had them both in the same room for once. Finish the chapter, eh? You have received a new tip. It hasn't been a while. It's not easy. I like that achievement. I want to finish that. It's not easy being green. Okay.